Shalom. Okay, I'd like to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem Yahushai, Bashem Rakakadash. Okay, double honors to the apostles, elders, and bishops of Great Millstone that rule well. Salutations and peace and much blessings to the hopeful elect of the children of Israel, people of Negro, Latino, Native American, and Seminole Indian descent. Okay, Israelite foreigners who live amongst the heathen nations around the four corners of the earth. It may also look like the heathen nation, but are Israelites through their father's side. And you walk with us, humbling yourself, peace and shalom. Okay, the scripture that comes to mind is, and a word that came to mind that I had to look it up. And the word there is scenario. And according to the scriptures, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, he has got Babylon going out in the worst case scenario. The worst way that you can possibly imagine he's going to destroy this place. And that's what's literally taking place. The worst case scenario. And I looked that word up. Beautiful word. And this is the word scenario. A written outline of a movie, novel, or stage work giving details of the plot and individual scenes. And that's exactly what the Bible does. It's giving us every outline, every move that Yahweh Bashem Yahushai is going to make to destroy this place. Okay, look at this other one. A postulated sequence or development of events. And he has with this place, planned for this place, the worst case scenario, the worst thing you can possibly imagine. Grab a scripture here. Haven't brought this out in a minute, which I'm surprised is not coming out a lot more. If it can come up. Okay, so I got to pause it for a second. Okay, give me a second here. I had to walk outside. Leaves everywhere. It's beautiful though. Okay, so let me pull this precept up. And let me mention about the time of year we're in. Time of year where everything's dying. And look at the spirit of in America. Look at the spirit here in Babylon. This place is dying, man. People are lost. People are confused. People are in a state of desperation. It's beautiful. You know, it's beautiful. Give me a second here. All the leaves dying. Getting ready for winter. You know, just right around the corner. So here we go. Behold, the eyes of the Lord power are upon the sinful kingdom, and I will destroy it from off the face of the earth, saving that I will not utterly destroy the house of Jacob, said the Lord. This NLT says, I, the sovereign power, Yahweh, am watching the sinful nation of Israel. I will destroy it from the face of the earth, but I will never completely destroy the family of Israel. And that's that remnant that he's going to deliver, that elect. All right, but so the worst possible way you can think of this place going out is going to happen, and some. So I have this video here. Let me play this video.
The nation's consumer supply chain faces severe disruptions if dock workers at ports along the east and Gulf coasts go on strike, and the deadline is quickly approaching. Investigator Tim McNicholas is in Jersey City with the details and the possible fallout.
Work at some of the busiest ports in North America could soon come to a halt.
When my men hit the streets, from Maine to Texas.
Let me pause that for a second and listen. Using the scriptures as an example of what's coming and how to live and how not to live, and just for example of the history of our nation, what we experience as far as famine is concerned. In the famine that's used in the Bible, examples of famine in the Bible, the people were hands were forced and into a state of desperation, and that's where what's coming into play is a state of desperation. And let me grab this precept here, and this is what the scriptures refer to: the hour of temptation, that hour which he's going to protect his elect. And what about the others that he's not going to protect? He's going to leave them out there to defend for themselves and the gods that they believe in. Okay, so here we go. What do you think that hour is? That hour, a period of desperation. Revelation 3:10. Because thou, come on, because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Okay, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. So this devil's plan on collapsing the world economies and, okay, and financial systems and so on. And hell is going to follow afterwards. The hour of temptation. And this word temptation here.
Strong's G 3986, Pyrosmas. Pyrosmas.
And there you go, hour of temptation, an experiment, trial. And it's a trial that only the elect is going to win. That trial, it's a trial, it's a test. It's the final test that the Israelites is going to go through. And the vast majority of the Israelites is going to fail that trial. That trial, the hour of temptation, you're going to be tempted to. You know, you're going to have to face, you're going to be faced with that decision. What am I going to do? What am I going to do? You know, and only the elect is going to have faith and trust in the Lord. You know, by not lining up and reaching out your hand and, you know, and bowing down to this devil and his charagma. Okay? One is an enticement, the trial of man's fidelity, integrity, virtue, constancy, an enticement to sin, temptation, whether arising from the desires or from the outward circumstances. 3, of the condition of things. Of the condition of things, and that's where what's coming, or a mental state by which we are enticed to sin. That's the ultimate sin, bound to this devil and reaching out your hand to get it poked, or to lapse from the faith and holiness. Aversion, adversity, affliction, trouble, sent by the Most High and serving to test or proves one's character, faith, and holiness. And there you go. It's what's coming. We're telling you it's coming. It's coming. Let this close. Play the video, play out, and I'm close.
Every single port will lock down.
The union, which represents more than 40,000 longshoremen at 36 ports, including major hubs like Charleston, Houston, and Miami, is demanding wage increases as well as protection from job-killing automation.
I've been fighting automation for years. They destroyed L.A.
Workers are threatening to strike if a new labor agreement with shipping companies represented by the United States Maritime Alliance is not reached by October 1st.
All activity in the Port of New York and New Jersey with regards to containerized cargo and automobile cargo will cease.
Each year, more than $200 billion worth of goods, including car parts, construction materials, and produce pass through the port of New York and New Jersey alone. That trade supports more than 500,000 local jobs.
A 2-week strike could, cause these disruptions to feed into early 2025.
Ryan Sweet with Oxford Economics says if a deal isn't reached in time, a stoppage could disrupt more than half of U.S. shipping traffic.
This is going to be very disruptive to the U.S. economy.
In a statement to CBS News, the U.S. Maritime Alliance says it has not been able to schedule new bargaining sessions with the union, adding the only way to resolve this is to resume negotiations. Tim McNicholas, CBS News.
Hey, we told y'all. So there ain't going to be no diplomatic solution. There ain't going to be no revolution, but there are going to be wars and race wars and class wars, economic wars. There will be civil war. So gird up your loins like a man and stand up. Shalom.